What's going on YouTube? Ian here. We are going to be looking at the games that I played in January. So January has been a pretty busy month for me. It's now at the end of the month. So this video is probably going to be released in February. But yeah, like I've played a lot of video games this month. Usually I try to do at least one video game a month that I beat. And I'm going to be trying to do more and more games just to kind of clear out my backlog. But yeah, so one of the games that I beat this month was Planet of the Apes for the PS4. A lot of people forget that there's a Planet of the Apes game for PS4. It's a digital only game, so if you want to play a Planet of the Apes game, it's pretty much just like a movie. You have very limited options, but yeah, it's an interesting thing. You want to play that? It's on the online store. You can get it on PSN. Pretty interesting, but it left me wanting more from a Planet of the Apes game. But yeah, let's get started. I got a few games here. So first off the bat, we have the third birthday for the PSP. So third birthday is in the Parasite Eve franchise. It's kind of like a spin-off game. Never really played the Parasite Eve games. I own the first two games for the PS1. Never got around to playing them yet. But this game just looked so interesting. I heard another YouTuber talk about it. And I was like, you know what? Let me try to track down a copy. Found a copy really cheap. I was really surprised because I usually see this go for like $15-20 and I got it for like $5. So found it really cheap. Had a lot of fun with it. And I just went through, completed this story, and that was it. Yeah, it was interesting. I don't think the other two games in that franchise are going to be like that though. So who knows? It's weird getting into the franchise with the characters already being established and all that, but who knows? When I have a chance, I'm definitely going to have to get into the Parasite Eve games. Up next, we have Yakuza Kiwami 2. I am just a huge fan of the Yakuza series. Yakuza, if you haven't played these games before, it is just so crazy the things that can happen in this game. Just the amount, like the story is amazing. Very, very serious story, but a lot of the side missions get really ridiculous. There was like one fight that I was in where it was just a whole bunch of Yakuza guys wearing diapers. Because I guess that was what one of the boss Yakuza guys was into. That was his kink. No judgments from me. Not my thing, but is fun. It's just I was just walking down the street, talk to some guys, and the next thing I know, I'm fighting dudes in diapers, and I'm like, I don't know. I just don't know any other game franchise that can just throw me for a loop like the Yakuza franchise. And come on, you get to fight tigers in this game. I mean, just fist fight against tigers. I mean, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Next, we have a game that I did for the Hello Japan series. This is Amamane, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a visual novel, and I'm really disappointed at this. For a visual novel, I expect there to be like branching dialogues and different paths you can go down. No, this has one choice in it, and it's at the very end, and I can't tell the difference between the one choice or the other. It really, maybe the story is amazing. Who knows? But this one just did really do it for me. I was not really impressed with that. But I will be continuing on with the Hello Japan series. I love doing those kind of games. Eventually, if I get an Elgato, that's my goal, to do a lot more with the PS2 backlog, my PS3 backlog, of Japanese games, because I do have Japanese games for pretty much every system that I collect for. Next, we have 2 Time Crisis games. So we're going to start off with Time Crisis Crisis Zone. Now, this was one that I wasn't really familiar with. I never really played this in the arcade, but I'm just a huge fan of the Time Crisis series. So when I was looking at games that were compatible with GunCon, this came up, and I was like, you know what? I need to get it. I had a lot of fun with it. It's definitely an improvement from the original Time Crisis. That's the game that I'm trying to go through right now and play. But yeah, Time Crisis Crisis Zone was a lot of fun. Really short though. I mean, a lot of the Time Crisis games, if you get good at them, or if you're really bad at them and you get enough lives, you can eventually finish them with a short amount of time. But you know, I did have a lot of fun with it. And then the next we have Time Crisis 3 for the PS2. Yeah, just a huge fan of Time Crisis 3. Love that game. I do not own Time Crisis 2 as far as I know. I'm going to have to track down a copy of Time Crisis 2 because that's another game that I want to play. I did my entire my goal is to complete the entire Time Crisis franchise. If I can do that, I'll be really happy. But yeah, Time Crisis 3, lots of fun. It's just another game that you can play with GunCon. The hardest part with playing with the GunCon was tracking down a CRT TV. The CRT TVs are really just getting hard to find now. If you have one, hold on to it, because to play light gun games, you need that old technology basically. Because an LCD LED TV, you can't use these GunCons on. It's just the way that the technology is made. So, you know, that was the hardest part, because I've had this in my backlog for a long time, and it was just amazing when I found a great deal. I got 2 CRT TVs. I only wanted one, but the guy gave me 2 for the price of one. That was really cool. I'm still gonna have to try to figure out what I'm gonna do with the other one, but you know, I might give it away. I might keep it for my game room when I move out of this apartment. But yeah, so that is my my gaming month of January. Let me know what you guys think about the games that I beat. If there's any games that you guys want to see me play, let me know in the comments below. I am trying to finish The Witcher 3 right now. So that's going to be definitely one of my goals. Monster Hunter World, that's going to be another one of my goals. And yeah, just a few other games. So hopefully February I'll have maybe a few more games. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and as always, keep on gaming. Bye bye.